Hello everyone, it's Julie from sproutsandstems.com here, and today's video is going to be November planty updates. So before I get into that, please take 2 seconds to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any new planty content from me, and be sure to check out the video description for any links to things that I mention in my videos, supplies, plants, whatever, and also links to my Patreon/YouTube membership, where I post exclusive content and where you can reach out to me with plant questions. And without further ado, we will get into the November planty updates. We're getting into winter, so things are a little quiet plant-wise around here, but got a few updates. And you guys know that these planty update videos are a lot of the times just excuses to show off my plants that I'm really loving at the moment and just talk about them. The first update is I'm going to show you the current status of my orchid. Okay, I just watered it, so it's kind of like soaking wet, but current status. I recently cut off, I don't think I've showed this to you since I cut off all the spent blooms. I'm not sure, but I cut off the spent blooms. There were 3 of them, and I cut them off each stem to just above a node. And a few new leaves have grown in, and I just noticed a new stem popping out. And I also recently noticed that I'm starting to be able to see roots in the sphagnum. So the roots are starting to be on their way of filling up the pot, which is cool. If you hadn't heard about my orchid journey before or experience, I never had good luck with orchids. And then my friend Justin gave this to me over the summer and told me exactly what to do because he's an orchid pro. And so far I've been doing things right with this one. Yay! So you can see more of the roots. Not the majority of the roots are green because I just, like I said, I just water them. So these are still silvery gray because they're above the moss and they're not wet anymore. But yeah, so that's the current status of my orchid. I'm really excited about it. I think orchids are so pretty even without the flowers. I think they're just such like a jungly plant. So yeah, that is update number 1. Update number 2 has to do with more roots. So this is the leaf that I have been keeping on my coffee table that I cut off a while ago from the mother plant that's right up there. Single leaf is still growing strong, and I wanted to show you this because I recently, there's like very interesting fungus in here. If I see weird things happening, but everything is doing well, I'm like, okay, okay, whatever. The train, hold on. I cut off 2 stems, 2 leaves from this like big, giant, chunky node. And when that happened, I think it just shocked the plant because all of the roots, even the ones that were like mainly on this leaf, died and they rotted. Root rot smelled absolutely horrible. My apartment smelled terrible. I was like, oh my God, what is that? It was root rot on here. I could very easily see that just if you take a my hand is shaking because it's so heavy. If you take a rotted root and you pinch it and you go like that, it'll just like strip off the outer part of the root and it'll just leave like a little string on the inside. So they were all like that. But after chopping off all the roots, I just still kept it in the water. And now all these new fresh white roots have grown in. All of those bright white roots have grown in. So pretty much the majority of what's in there now. These giant ones were aerial roots from when the plant was still attached to the mother plant. So yeah, all new roots. grew them within a matter of like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you that, because even if you think a plant is done for, wait a little bit before you take any drastic measures, and maybe this will happen. Okay. My next planty update is this Peperomia verticillata red twist. And mainly, I just think it's growing very like cool. So I just wanted to show you. I'm keeping it in this wire basket because I want to make sure to put it back in my greenhouse cabinet exactly how it's positioned now. It's positioned like this, and there's one light kind of here and then one light kind of here. So the vines have all grown in this like swirly over and up direction, and I just think it looks really cool. So I'm hoping to keep it growing in like a crazy pattern. And I also love how growing in this like weird way, you can really see the color doesn't really show up. It kind of just looks like a brown almost on camera, but it is a really pretty, almost like a burgundy pinkish kind of color on the undersides of the leaves. How it's growing, it's like definitely showing that off more. This is Peperomia verticillata red twist, and the red twist is the undersides of the leaves. And then last but not least, nothing too crazy, but I don't know if I've done an official show and tell of my jade bonsai. I think I might have done it on my Patreon/YouTube membership, linked in the description. But this is my jade bonsai slash dwarf bonsai, and I got it from the Home Depot. I won't go like too extensively into things, but I just noticed some new growth, which is always nice on a plant that grows incredibly slowly. So these, you can see these stems are still green. They haven't turned to like a tree yet. This one here and that one there. And oh, I don't know, this one's so small, I don't even know if you can, it looks like a little heart. It's in the shape of a little heart almost. So cute and tiny. So this is my cute little jade bonsai. And that is it for November planty updates. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any exciting plant updates of your own. I always share my monthly plant updates, or just, like I said earlier, just show and tell, but let me know if your plants have done anything exciting lately. And for those of you in the US, have a happy Thanksgiving next week. To be determined if I'm going to post a video next week or not with the holiday week. But regardless, thanks so much for watching today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys soon.